Hey guys, thanks for stopping by New York's beer reviews today. Today's beer is technically a re-review. I did review this beer before. It's Modelo Especial. The only reason I'm saying it's technically a re-review because I did do the Modelo, but it was in the bottle, and this is going to be the can version. So the last one I did with my dad about 3 years ago. You can check that out. Just keep scrolling down. The Modelo Especial review. Now that one was very skunky. Also, I didn't have the appreciation for lighter lagers at that point, so I also was a little biased towards it. And now I've, expanded my horizons a little bit more. So we're gonna run into the can version, just so we make sure that it's not skunked up or anything. So yes, a golden, full-flavored Pilsner-style lager with a clean, crisp finish. Brewed in Mexico. Under license from Anheuser-Busch, brewed and canned by Cerveceria Modelo, Nava, Mexico, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. 12 fluid ounce can. I don't know if there's anything else to talk about on the bottle. Rapier gives it a 3 overall and a 39 in the style. It's 4.5% alcohol by volume. I don't have the IBUs on this beer. Let's see. I think Untapped has it. So let's go to their website over there. Modelo Especial. So Modelo Especial on Untapped says 18 IBUs. They give it a score of 3 out of 5 stars, 3.6, which is, somewhat decent actually for a beer rating website for this kind of beer, which is an American adjunct lager style brewed out of Mexico. It gets 2.8 on Beer Advocate, and like I said, Rapier gives it a 3 overall and a 39 in the style. So let's get it open, get it in the glass. One thing I don't like about pouring out the cans is it likes to, slide right, sneak its way down to, down the can. Anyway, we got a 4-finger head and a very aggressive pour. Very nice head. Off a little tiny off-white head. Nice frothy notes, frothiness. Into the light it pours a nice golden straw color. A little bit darker. This is almost like the same color of a Heineken. If I had to give it a very, very clear. It looks very, very carbonated. Go with the smell tests. Corny. Not too much. I feel like I'm still getting some of the skunk. Sorry, I'm trying to sit up right here. I'm doing this from my room again. No skunk really, actually. Just a lot of corn, a little sweetness, light bready notes. That's about it. Cheers, guys. Excuse me. Let's go one more time. Interesting. Very light bready toastiness. Very light bodied. Some corn. Definitely some corn. Some very light, maybe some grassy hops on the back end. A little bit of malt sweetness, very crisp, very refreshing. Not skunky, didn't taste the same. This tastes a lot better than the bottled version. Very nice glow. I do love the color. This is just, it's a very good beer. Watery, obviously, but you got some malt sweetness, you got the corn, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with brewing beer with corn. What's the big deal? I used to think, you should never brew beer with corn. It's not supposed to be in there. Says who? You know what? Says who? It tastes good. This is very refreshing. I mean, you know what? You know what I'm craving right now? This would go great with a quesadilla. Like a cheese and steak quesadilla. Obviously, it's a Mexican beer. It just has some notes. It also tastes a little bit, not a lot, but it does taste a little bit like Heineken, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about that statement. It does have a hint of a Heineken note in there. Kind of like that European pale lager-ish scent. It has like a European pale sweetness. There's no bad aftertastes. Tastes, honestly, to me, way better than a Corona. Corona has a weird aftertaste that I don't particularly enjoy. And what did Rate Beer give this? A 3 overall. That's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. This is a great beer. For the adjunct lager or a light lager, which is what it is, 4.5, that's quite light, in my opinion at least. It gets a 10. Obviously, as a beer overall, I mean, you can't really judge it as a beer overall because beers aren't meant to be judged like that. Each beer has its own, in its own different style. Like, are you gonna judge like Modelo Especial along with Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA? What are you comparing them on? It's not meant to be an IPA. It's different. Like, I can't stand people that like, well, it sucks, try the IPA. Yeah, your IPA, it's excellent. It's excellent. It's a great beer. For what it is, There are shitty IPAs and there are shitty American adjunct lagers. And case in point, Natural Light. I didn't like it, really. I mean, it wasn't shitty, it was just not that good. Naturalized, on the other hand, is amazing. Great. Along with Modelo, Busch, Budweiser, and Coors are not some, and they're okay. That's all they have is I'll drink them. I will prefer the Modelo, the Busch. It tastes cleaner, it tastes crisper, there's no bad taste, but you still get the good taste of the grains, of the little hop bitterness in the back. You taste the corn, which is fine. It's okay to brew with corn. As long as it's not overly powering everything, because you do want to have a it's just a well-balanced beer. And I just like the way it looks, too. Man, now I'm craving like a quesadilla, bro. This is a great beer. Man, I keep saying this in every video, but it's true, man. I miss New Orleans, baby. God. I just miss New Orleans. That was the best time of my life. Singing songs about the Southland. Like, look at that color. Look at the goldenness that's portraying. Like, how beautiful is that? It's a typical beer. That's what it is. It's a beer. That's all it is. It's just a beer. Like, yeah, like Modelo, it's a beer. Tastes like a beer. Red Stripe, same thing. Tastes like a beer. Natural Light tastes like a sour adjunct lager. Don't get me wrong. Actually, do get me wrong, because I actually don't like sour beers. I was about to say, don't get me wrong, I like sour ales. Actually, I don't. I have respect for them, but I don't particularly like them at all. I find them pretty disgusting. Not that you shouldn't like it. More power to you. I just don't like that. Not a fan at all. Just like I don't like, R&B music or pop music. But if you like R&B and pop music, more power to you. I have respect for the music. Well, some artists, but some artists I don't have respect for. But that's it's a different topic in itself. So my overall this is a 10 beer. For the American Adjunct Lager realm, it's a 10 beer. And there's nothing wrong with being an American Adjunct Lager. And this is not an American Adjunct, it's a Mexican Adjunct Lager, so I don't know why it's rated under. Can you guys help me out with this? Why is it classified as an American Adjunct Lager when it's not brewed in America? I mean, are they actually trying to copy us? Is that why it's classified as an American Adjunct Lager? Just trying to, if you guys know the answer to that, help me out, because I don't. Otherwise, so let's try to get into some history here before I end, because I've gone over already. Modelo Especial, a Pilsner type beer, was introduced to the market in 1966. Today it is sold in glass bottles as well as cans, hence the skunky versus the not skunky, which are having an increasing demand due to customer preferences, making Modelo Especial the leader in the can segment in Mexico. Okay, that's all I know about the company so far. Good beer. I really don't want to lag on too much. I do want to, I'll end the review with this, saying it's a great beer. Don't believe the craft beer snob hype about, you can't have these beers or you're not, I went through that phase. You're just an annoying prick, honestly. If you're not going to give it a chance, if you don't like it, that's one thing. But if you're just not going to give it a chance, I don't really have respect for you, because you don't know how you feel about something unless you try it. So I'm going to end this review by saying, please rate, comment, subscribe, and request if you can. As I said, request whatever you guys want. I'll try and find. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. And as always, thank you for stopping by on this day to watch another episode of New York's Beer Reviews. Take care.